innocent, affable, and cordial person to everyone. However, Miss Emily was feared by people, such as the mayor, who refused to meet her ever again in his life because of what he has heard from her when he went and when he met her and when he talked to her. Character traits. Emily's actions display her obstinate, audacious nature. She refused to pay taxes. She refused to leave her father's corpse, actually, when he died. She refused to tell the druggist the reason she wanted poison, and she refused to sanction Homer to leave her. Actually, many of these things require law. What I mean is that leaving her father's corpse was not something she would choose. Actually, law requires her to leave his corpse, and actually law requires the druggist to understand the reason when people go to buy poison. But actually she didn't care about this, as she was engaged in her circle, in her shell, and she was not actually in contact with anybody from the new generation, as she hated the new generation. And actually she tried to stop time in order to just stay, and actually she killed Homer, and she stayed with him in order to just stay as she wants to be. Although some readers would regard the opposite, Hooper had an obstinate nature as well. He decided to neglect everyone and to do what he desired, even if it would be to wear a black veil for the rest of his life. Even Elizabeth's words were neglected, but reluctantly, as he loved her. Miss Emily's character could be also described as fastidious, as although Homer was with her, it didn't palliate her heinous desire to control him the way her father did to her, precipitating her to kill him. Nonetheless, Hooper was never fastidious, as he was always thankful for anything that would have been seeming minor that he would have had. However, we would also sympathize with her, as she was constrained by her father and then by his ghost after even his death, and as she had mental disorders because of him, and as she was not well, she was insane, and actually this was because of a lot of restraint and suppression, which actually perhaps was not intentioned, but it was done. Symbolism.